Alright, so what we have here is the Skilz SKLZ Pro Mini Hoop System. I bought this for two reasons. Number one is adjustable height from 3.5 feet to 7 feet. And the backboard is not that big. It's 33 by 23 inches. But it is clear. It is adjustable, as you can see. It is one of the systems where you don't have to drill a hole and concrete it in. So it's got this weighted system. The other thing I like about this is that it's got the breakaway rim. So we'll show you that when we unbox it. But I bought this online. It was only $110, I think. But the point of this is it's good for younger kids if you don't need to go up to 10 feet. And it's not that expensive. And it's got a really nice backboard on it. And it is adjustable. So as you can see, we have everything unboxed here. We've got the base unit right here. Instruction manual. Actually, it does come with a blow-up basketball. Did not know that. Hoop, net, all the nuts and bolts. That's not much. And then, of course, all the hardware to hold it up. So we're going to unwrap all that, put a few pieces together, and we'll show you where we're at. Alright, so everything is unboxed. A couple hints here. Everything is unwrapped. Get yourself a cordless drill. You'll notice that they do give you the Allen wrenches, but if you can get one of these Allen wrench sets here, it'll make it a lot easier. We'll show you how to do it with a cordless drill. And if you get yourself a socket set here, installing these will be a lot faster. So let's get cooking on this thing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is base number 1, which is this thing. They call that number 1. You're going to take base plate number 2, as you can see here. And I think they do a really good job with this picture. Basically, what you're going to do is take number 2, slide that in there, and then number 3 and number 4 all connect to it. But prior to that, you're going to take these two arms right here, which are these right here, number 9 and number 9. And that's what creates the support here. So I'm going to take all these poles, stick them in the base number 1, and show you what that looks like. Okay, so step 1, we're already doing a helpful hint here. So if you notice this picture, see how it says connect, you might not be able to see it. Connector is facing the back of the base. So if you look at this, here's the connector, here's the back of the base, and here's the square hole. Here's the square hole that fits in. So there's going to be a bolt that goes to the bottom of that base through here. And step 1 is you're going to put that in there with this facing forward, as they call it, for that bolt. Alright, so we have the number 2 base unit in there. Now we're going to take 5 and 6. And the way these work, I think is actually pretty cool, actually. So the holes here will line up there, and then this lines up, you can see it, right on that base right there. So both of them will line up here with bolts, and it's pretty simple actually. Okay, so you take the 2.5-inch bolt, which is right here, and we'll tighten this down. I got a washer on each side. These are the 1 1/4, and these are going to go down here. So you have 2 holes. We'll line these up on each side. Washer on each side, bolt on the other. Tighten them up. Alright, so our installation and our assembly, everything is complete. A couple little hints here. Make sure that the bolts are on the outside. Here's why. Because of this right here. So your adjuster, where your handle is, everything needs to be on the outside, so that when it swivels like this, it will pull up and down. So you notice your brackets here, outside, inside, outside, inside. 3 bolts in the back here. This comes on the outside. This, your adjuster plates on the back. These are on the outside. Fill up your hole here with sand or water. Plug it up with that, and you're good to go. Hope that helps. Alright, so this is how you put a basketball goal net on. Just string it through like that. That wasn't a good camera angle. So basically, you take it to the top. And you're literally going to loop it through this bottom section right here. Just like that. I'll show you over here. Here's another one. So I've already got 3 of them on there. You go through the back, loop it through that right there. Here's another one. You take it like this. As you can see, it's getting tighter now. And voila, there you go. So the point is, take it through the inside, back on the loop, you're good to go. Alright, so this is how you string a basketball goal net. Let me show you how to do this real quick. Take the top, thread it through the bottom, or to the top rather, and then pinch it through the bottom. Alright, so the last step is you're going to take these bolts, and you're going to make sure these are lined up here to finish the pole assembly. Here's your adjuster right here. So you pull this pin out, and this will move up and down. Make sure you tighten all your bolts here, and put your net on. And that about sums it up. Alright, so to finalize this whole backboard thing, this is number 7. Here's the bottom bolt. It goes on the bottom of where the handle mounts. We're going to tighten all these things. And the cool part about this is now this section right here is literally going to snap into this, which sits on top of the base here. So once everything snaps in, you're pretty much done. Alright, so here's the adjuster part. So if you notice on the top of this thing, see how this is flat? That's not. So you see those 2 little kind of slide bolts? That goes into these holes right here, so that then the bottom can be connected in here. This is the back of that piece. So you're going to take the handle. Alright, handle is going to go out. This is going to go in, and then you're going to bolt it. Alright, so the next step is, this is really important. Number 4 is right here. Take the top bolt. This is the longest bolt in the whole system. Stick it here on the top. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find the second one right here. That goes in there. And then the third one is going to be your adjuster, which I'll show you in a second. Alright, so this is what you're looking for. This looks a little confusing, but you look at the picture here. The top 2 are kind of facing in, kind of like upside down V. And the other 2, you see how this slants in? So see how those slant in? So, a little V there, a little V there, everything kind of goes in. Alright, so the rim is attached. That was a little loud, I apologize. A little tighten here. So here's something that needs to be kind of clarified. So if you look at this, the 9s will go to the bottom here, and the 10s are on the top. So if you pull these off, you'll see where they're bolted to. And it's not that difficult after you figure all that out. And then you're going to use those bolts right there to put the top and bottoms on. Alright, so here's a little helpful hint here. If you'll notice on this thing, it's square at the head. These are square here too. So make sure you thread the bolt in first. Well, this is a little more difficult one because it's on the bottom. There we go. And then you want to seat that like that, so it goes through and everything is square. And then your washer and your bolt go on the other side. And you're going to connect the rim to the backboard with these 1 3/4 inch bolts. Alright, so we have the base here connected with both arms. They're bolted in, it's nice and solid. I was actually very impressed by how solid it is. Now the next thing they tell you to do, believe it or not, is to connect the rim, which is 3 bolts, to the backboard.